Hey friends, happy Saturday. Still morning. Hope you're all doing well. I am getting ready to open the gallery in an hour, but meanwhile, I wanted to do the Earth Month Repurposed Art Challenge. So, day 11, and today's prompt is milkweed. Milkweed. I spent quite a bit of time searching through my stash this morning, looking to see if I had anything that could represent milkweed. And I don't have anything very specific. It's sort of that mauve color. And I don't have anything like that. I've got a lot of purples. So I collected my purples. I do have that mauve. The straw is that mauve color, but that's not enough for me to do this. And I found a red cap, and I thought that maybe I could put some purple plastic over it and make it look more mauve. I can't say mauve, but it doesn't work. So what I did decide is I had some really hot pink plastic, and if I put it over this purple and even double it over this purple, that makes it work. So I'm going to double this plastic mesh over this purple cap, and that makes it a different color. It's a little hot pink, but I also have this white mesh, which I can also double. And I think I have to trim it a little bit. I think I'm going to just cut off this piece here. It's kind of wonky. I may have trouble cutting it. We'll see. Let's see. I can do this. I can do this. Maybe. It's kind of wonky, but I'm doing it. Okay. So, oops, come off. So if I put the white mesh over the hot pink mesh, hello, welcome everybody. Day 11 of the Earth Month Repurposed Art Challenge, and today is milkweed. So my milkweed today is going to be quite abstract. So I'm layering white mesh over pink mesh over a purple bottle cap. And I think that is going to be enough to approximate the mauve, I can't speak, color of milkweed. It's going to be very abstract. So I have prepared my variegated thread, and I'm just going to tighten the mesh over this bottle cap, and then using the mesh instead of the bottle cap is how I'm going to stitch it over to the plastic lid, which is my base for all of these. So this is going to be a little bit tricky because the mesh is quite wide. So I'm sort of going to, I have the thread knotted at the end, and I'm pushing my needle through the bottom of the thread where it's knotted, so it's gonna knot on itself. And I think that's how I'm going to just tighten the mesh around the bottle cap. I'm sort of just stitching around the edge, and it's gonna be a little wonky because it does not want to behave. But I'm just taking some big stitches, and then I'll take some stitches through the middle of it and sort of tuck everything underneath into the bottle cap itself. That's my plan. Stick with me to find out if it actually works. Ooh, it's stitched. It's coming off. It's stretching off. Well, I did say this was an experiment. Okay, so I'm tightening this. And this does not want to work the way I thought it would work. So now I'm going to take a few stitches, if I don't tangle it, through the through the bottom of the bottle cap and sort of tighten everything on the inside. Let's see if that works. I think I can get that to work more or less. To make sure. Well, it's coming out kind of messy, but that's what experiments are about. It's about the messy. And this plastic, the clear whitish mesh is making me think of when the milkweed, when it's finished blooming and it goes to seed. Kind of looks that way, but this is not the milkweed that is doing that. All right, so here's my attempt at that. All right, now I'm going to stitch it onto here, and I think I'm going to make a couple of leaves to go with it, and that will be my milkweed. I'm going to stitch it not directly in the center. I'm sort of stitching it a little bit away, a little bit up off to the side, and I'm using the mesh to secure it because I don't want to push my needle through the lid. Oh, I've tangled my thread quite a bit here, because that's going to be tough on my hands, and I did not use my awl to pre-drill some holes in it, so it's going to be nearly impossible, or a pain in the you-know-what anyways. All right, so I'm running out of thread already, so I'm just going to tie this off here. And thread another needle because I need more thread. And then I'm going to cut some leaves, and it's going to be a super duper simple, but sometimes simple works best. You know, a lot of times when you try to make things more complicated, it actually does not pay off. Sometimes simplicity rules. Or today, that's what I'm believing today. Okay, so I'm going to finish stitching this on, putting my thimble back on. Pushing my needle through the plastic lid. Grabbing some mesh. And making sure it's attached. I mean, this does not need to be attached so that it just needs to be attached so that it's secured. It's not like it's gonna go travel anywhere or be subjected to anything strenuous, so it's not gonna go anywhere. And I'm trying to not puncture my fingers at the same time. Very good at that. Okay, so this is my take on milkweed. I think that once I add some flowers, some leaves, it's gonna work. So I'm just gonna tie off my thread here in the back. And I'm gonna continue using the same thread to attach the leaves. And for the leaves, again, I found these labels. This one I already used. This is plastic labels that come with leaves. So milkweed leaves are rather large, and they're sort of a basic leaf shape, if I remember correctly. So I think that's what I'm just doing. I'm just cutting a large leaf shape out of this one, and another one out of this one. This one has already been used, but this will work as well. So there, I have two leaf shapes, and I can attach them under here. So they're kind of large, and they're gonna go way off but I think I don't mind it. So I wonder, but I feel like I want them to have a little more shape. So I think, what will happen if I bend this? And, oh, I think I'm gonna make it, yes, I'm gonna bend it, all right, through the middle. And then I'll bend it back. So it's sort of, I'm taking a pleat through it. So there, it gives it a little more of a shape. So I'm going to stitch this one down first, and then the other one, pushing my needle through the double layer of plastic. I think this is gonna work. I like to have a little 3D action here. I really wish I could have a better mauve, but hot pink will have to do. So I'm going to take this leaf as well, and I'm going to bend it through the middle to give it texture. Hello, hello, welcome. I'm working on my 11th day of the Earth Month Challenge, and today's prompt is milkweed, making mine out of bottle caps and plastic mesh and stitching leaves. It's very, well, I don't know how milkweedy it looks, but this is all I've got in my stash today that could make it work. So it is what it is, as they say. Ooh, this one does not want to go through. I'm using my table for leverage. Here we go. Get in there. Oh, I need my pliers to help put the needle out, because really I don't want to hurt my hands more than necessary. I'm very rough on my hands, almost always. It does not want to go in. This plastic bit is a little bit tougher than I have anticipated. Okay, so my leaves are attached, and my milkweed is very roundy looking. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to take a stitch closer to it, and I'm going to, I don't think I'll be able to do any French knots because I can't stitch through the bottle cap, but I can attempt a few stitches to sort of make fake French knots. There, can I say that? Let's see, can I do that? I'm sort of twining I made a loop, and I'm twining my thread through that loop. So I'm making a knot essentially. Yeah, that works. All right, let's see if I push it through here and then take another knot here. So I'm gonna make a bunch of knots on top of it to sort of give it a little more of a textural look, so it'll be more like milkweed. Again, a very abstract representation of milkweed. I'm going to pick it up and show you in a second. I'm just going to take this knot through and take a stitch to go this way. So I'm sort of making these knot-like things, and I might need a little more thread to do them. I feel like it needed just some more texture on top here, because the texture of the milkweed, I mean, it's not a single blossom. It's a whole bunch of blossoms, sort of like lilac is, and many other flowers, of course, as well. But because I had nothing close to the color, and I'm sort of faking it, and I didn't really have anything that I thought could work. So now with just giving it a little bit of texture by taking these knotty stitches, I'm hoping to approximate the texture of the milkweed and give it a little more oomph. That's a word. Oomph. I don't know if it's a Scrabble word, but it's a word for today. So just taking some more knots. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's a little more textural and gives it a little more interest. Perfect? No. But as if you've watched me do these before, it's not about perfection, it's about experimentation and having fun with something new. So I've never layered my materials like this before. This is the first time for everything. Okay, so I'm gonna take this through here, and now I've come to the end of my thread, so I gotta tuck it under and trim it off. Okay, and there it is. My very, very simple milkweed. I kind of like it. It's fun. It's loose and fun. So I hope that you're joining me in this Earth Month Repurposed Art Challenge. Please remember to tag me so I can see your art and I can share it. And we can do this. Just 20 more days in April, Earth Month. Let's make this work. Thanks for being here today. Bye.